Feel like you're paying more taxes than you should with your S-Corp? What if I told you there's a legal way to get reimbursed tax-free? Stick around because we're digging into the often overlooked accountable plan. Hello everyone, I'm Aaron Stegner, a certified public accountant who's been helping business owners like you navigate the complex world of taxes for over a decade now. So you can trust that by the end of this video, you'll both understand why an accountable plan is amazing and how to properly use it. So if you're an S-Corp owner and want to deduct reimbursements like mileage or home office expenses, this is required. So what exactly is an accountable plan? It's a policy that business owners use to reimburse employees, including you as an owner working in the S-Corp. Here are the 3 rules you need to follow for an accountable plan. You need to have a business connection. The expense must be directly related to your business. Think travel, mileage, home office, tools, continuing education, cell phone, etc. Next is proper documentation. Reimbursements must be substantiated in a reasonable period. That means receipts, logs, and anything else that proves the expense was business related must be kept on file. And the last requirement is that you need to return any excess reimbursement. If an employee receives more than what was spent, they must return the excess back to the company. Don't leave this up to memory though. Put your accountable plan and timely documentation of reimbursements in writing to protect yourself during an audit. Remember, if you mess this part up, the reimbursements likely aren't tax-free. The accountable plan is one of the few IRS-approved ways owners can receive tax-free reimbursements. How neat is that? Now, let's dive into the mechanics of how reimbursements work under an accountable plan, especially when it comes to home office expenses. Don't worry, we will walk through an example after this section. As an employee of your S-Corp, you submit an expense report detailing your business-related expenses. This includes mileage logs, receipts for business supplies, or calculations for your home office expenses. The S-Corp reviews your documentation and reimburses you accordingly. Since it's under an accountable plan, these reimbursements aren't considered taxable income for you, and the company can deduct them as a business expense. Now let's focus on the home office, a goldmine for legitimate deductions if handled correctly. First, determine your home office percentage. Measure your home office space and calculate the square footage. Let's say it's 200 square feet. Then measure the total square footage of your home. Suppose it's 2,000 square feet. Now calculate the home office by dividing your office space by your total home space. So 200 divided by 2,000 equals 10%. That's your business use percentage. Next, we identify applicable expenses. Direct costs that exclusively benefit the home office, like painting the office or installing new carpet, are fully deductible. Indirect costs that benefit the entire home, such as rent, mortgage, interest, utilities, insurance, and general repairs, you need to apply the business use percentage to. So here are a couple examples. Utilities. If your annual utilities cost $3,600 and your business use percentage is 10%, you can reimburse yourself $360 through the S-Corp accountable plan. Mortgage interest. If your annual interest is $10,000, your deductible amount would be $1,000. Remember, you would also apply this percentage to the other expenses I mentioned before, insurance, repairs to the house, etc. Now let's talk about the reimbursement process. Document everything. Keep all your bills and support for calculating the business portion used for the home office calculation. Submit regularly. It's good practice to submit expenses monthly or quarterly to stay organized. Maintain your records. Store all your calculations and receipts in case of an audit. Here are some key points to remember. Your home office must be used exclusively and regularly for your business. It doesn't have to be a separate room, but it should be a clearly defined area. Maybe it's the desk in the room and not the entire room. Stay reasonable. The IRS knows your average isn't half the house. Keep the percentages reasonable and accurate. You do not have to offer the same reimbursement policy to all employees. For example, you could offer the home office reimbursement to the owner only. Implementing an accountable plan and properly managing reimbursements like mileage and home office expenses isn't just smart, it's essential. You could save a significant amount on taxes while staying compliant with the IRS. So don't leave money on the table. Take the time to document everything and get your reimbursements paid out so you can deduct them. If this video helped you feel more confident about managing your S-Corp, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more expert tips on navigating the complex world of business taxes. Thanks for watching and see you next time.